Troy Grant miss. And, the worry at the beginning of the game was Troy Grant could make you pay with those shots, but they just haven't dropped for him. Distribute and box out. Tour on the baseline. Left hand just serves it up. Fouls in this quarter, none against the Bobcats. In the game currently is Omotajilu, the Calgary native. Oh, Adederin for three. What's going on? Misses. Number 2 right there.
Shout out Roy Hibbert. He's the one who started that.
Going up and down?
Fell out of the NBA, but once he started doing that, people started exhibiting it all over the place.
Johnson for 3, catches a pass from Cooley. And Dan Adederin with another rebound.
Covered on him there. Tour stripped en route to the
drive there. 43-36 UFV. Tour spinning around on the baseline, and Tyvon Cooper turned around from Pookie Saunders. Cheng to Scott, no good, and Andrew Morris, an easy board. Tyvon Cooper looks like his flight was maybe tiring or something in the corner, but the Cascades have neutralized TC. I don't think he has scored yet tonight. Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong. Andrew Morris into the corner on a long pass. He's driving inside and his foul hasn't tonight. And he hits his first there mid-range. Pretty easy look there for Jaleel Webb. Andrew Morris comes around the corner with Troy Grant, turns around for Mark Johnson. Here's Sukjoe Baines, Victor in the corner. Missed 1-3 last night, making him 1 for 10 on the season. Trying to get past Tyvon Cooper at half court, and he does. The left hand picks up the dribble for Nav Baines with Stephen Chiang. Muscling his way in, the left hand off glass, and it's good now.
Transition opportunity for UVic, and Montgomery Stinson will definitely be looked to as one of the players who needs to step up in the absence of Lowen. Comes into tonight with averaging about 8 points per game, but he'll definitely get a lot more opportunities offensively here this evening without Lowen.
Yeah, you're right, Ryan. Montgomery Stinson and Jake Newman, I think, too, is someone that good attempt to try to get back on defense. That's one thing UVic has been struggling with so far in this game, is making sure they're back and they're set.
Brandon, athletics director, who at the time became the Cascades athletics director, Rick Nickelchuk, but also Mike Rainbow of the Manitoba Bison, also a former Brandon coach in the interim after that championship era. Andrew Morris turns around. The fader is no good. Cascades winning the rebound battle 14-8. And no, Kenan Hadzovic did not play, did not miss a field goal. That was a long distance one. So I don't know whose statistics those are supposed to go to. 4 boards for Victor, and Andrew, Coach Gilchung, Stephen Cheng scored that bucket. Another Montreal Quebecois in Habitant, as it were. Parm Baines somehow gets it out to Dan Adederin, who thinks about the 3. If the Cascades can make sure that the Bobcats aren't hitting those shots, UFV should have their way with this today.
Yeah, you can't be taking any breaks on defenses. That one doesn't fall for Parm Baines. Close.
I was saying something, and now, Gil, yes, the Brandon Bobcats. Do you know, Andrew, who the last Canada West team to win a men's championship in the country is?
Do tell.
Tyvon Cooper's been quiet since hitting that 3. Sukjoe Baines, the Cascades down 15-13. Under a minute to play, 13 on the shot clock. Parm driving inside. Stops, pops, hits. Fernandez. Baines in the corner, a long 2, no good. Can Mark Johnson get the board? He can, over Pookie Saunders. Parm Baines with Stephen Chiang driving inside on the left. Inside, under the bucket. Oh, what a beautiful reverse.
50.6 seconds left in this first quarter. Vikes still lead it, but Cascades have scored the last 4 points. 2 personals in that first half. So that's Charles's first of the night. Good defense there by...
Really big with both Adederin and Cooley. Cooley! 8 minutes and 4 personal fouls, and just picks one up right away after entering the game here. Oh, Nav Baines can't get the inbound originally, and
We have growing pains right now, trying to become more comfortable. But the one thing that's really promising is his willingness to get into the paint. That jump shot, still very much a work in progress.
he'd have insane numbers.
3 blocks a night, if that was the minutes he was getting. That ball hovered at the rim for a second, and he said not for sale against the glass.
Tariq Scott to West.tv and CIVL 101.7 FM. Thanks to Gabrielle in the studio for 3 from Baines.